Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Saturday, April 14th, 2018. The tarot card for today is the Ace of Swords. I have to say, I feel as though you've been waiting for this moment. We are so close, only hours away, basically, from Mercury going direct and then having the new moon in Aries. This card, placed right here, is happening the same day that Jupiter sextiles Pluto. And since we had the previous sextile between them earlier and this one, there's been this huge shift that's been going on trying to transform an area of your life. And while, no, this is not a card of transformation, it's a card of victory. It's a card of, breakthroughs, like taking back your power, that type of thing. All right, so if you stop and you think about it, the area which has been daunting to you, there's something here that's happening that you're overcoming. It's part of this. There's a big shift that's coming in, all right? And you're going to see it happening in the coming days and continue as we progress toward the end of June. So this is a very important time, but what you're accomplishing now gives you greater clarity to go forth and do what you need to do. I think the best way that I can explain is to give an example. When I first started this blog, it seemed like every time we turned around, the Eight of Swords came out. And the Eight of Swords is that powerless feeling, being haunted by things and not being able to figure out, the solutions and to make them happen, not being able to see them, even though you're not really as stuck as you think you are. It's just that you look around and you can't see what it is you're supposed to be doing. And you notice lately we haven't been seeing that card so much. Okay, so things are changing and they're shifting, and you're going from powerless to powerful. So, this is a big deal right here. Whatever it is that you're accomplishing is something that is, like living up to your truth, that's going to take you further. This card has its own sense of justice that's with it, and it's like a personal justice. Like I said, it's like living your truth. If you think about, and I don't want to, misquote, because I don't remember how long it's been since I've seen like the sword and the stone. But like when you see the pictures of that, where the sword is immovable and it's in the stone, and now here you see a sword being held upright. It's victorious. You have removed that stuck, whatever, like being stuck in the stone. That's what I'm trying to relate to you here. So it might not be your whole life, but it might be a particular area where you feel like you've really made some significant breakthroughs. For some of you, it's on the job front. Even though you may not be working today, I think you've been seeing progress, and you kind of get the feel for the fact that it's shifting in a new direction. And that's what's coming over these coming weeks. I still say we have to get past the full moon at the end of June to really, get that worried feeling out of there, I think. I'm sorry, did I say the end of June? I meant the end of May. The full moon on May 29th in Sagittarius. And then we'll be done with that whole Saturn and Sagittarius thing. So, that's just it. It's just a matter of a few more weeks, but you've hit an important point right now. And like I said, we've already discussed a couple things that happened, a couple days ago. And there were even some that I didn't mention because, this is more about tarot than it is about astrology. But it's amazing when we see the cards come out and how they can relate to the astrology. So, we have Mercury going direct tomorrow. We have the sextile today. And that sextile is about transformation. Jupiter is expansion. Pluto is transformation. So your life is changing in a big way at this moment. You're not going to see it all today, but you're definitely, like I said, overcoming something. Now, later tomorrow, we'll have the new moon in Aries, which is really more so kicking off, the new astrological year. Because as we began back on the equinox, when the sun entered Aries, Mercury was already stationing to go retrograde. So, we've been through this 3.5 weeks, and we're getting ready to move forward. And then in the coming days, and not that far off, on the 17th, we have Chiron, which I've mentioned it a couple times now, but I never bring it up, moving into the sign of Aries. And if you really follow your life, like where the planets are, where the eclipses are, etc., there has been this time period. Now, Chiron has been in Pisces for 7 years, and it will be moving on into Aries. But if you watch the things that happen in your life that are significant when, you know, eclipses and planets are in Pisces, you'll see that it's at the end. And the end brings what? Brings endings. I mean, that's just breaking it down in simple terms. So there is a huge cycle that's coming to the end at this next week. And then on the 17th, we'll move into a whole new cycle, which will begin like a whole nother, you know, it'll take 84 years for Chiron to go through all the signs again. So I'd say most of us out there aren't going to be seeing Chiron and Pisces anymore, which I'm going to say is going to be a very welcome thing. Okay, so, you know, for those out there who are, oh, woe is me, why can't I figure this out? Give yourself a few days, because I think things are going to change. But today is significant. Today is probably there showing you that you can regain your power, that you can go forward. Okay, so don't forget, stay tuned tomorrow. Tomorrow, the next day, I'll be naming the winners who went and found the blue crystal ball at the top of my page. And that's for the special guidance area. I do very lengthy, detailed readings, which are available through Facebook and Patreon. And the ones on Facebook I can gift, and I will be giving away 3 one-year subscriptions at the new moon. So I want to thank you very much for listening. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.